Good morning, yogis. It is so good to share this space with you today on this lovely Sunday, mid-morning-ish afternoon, barely. I just wanted to kind of jump into self-inquiry. I've heard a couple instructors use that terminology, and I've thought that was such a great way of describing this yoga practice of just truly centering into yourself and connecting to your body and seeing where you are today. So I'd really love to share that with you if you'd like to join me. So feel free to just find a comfortable spot. I have a little meditation pillow. We'll see if I can sit on it with still being able to see me. But you can find whatever makes you feel comfortable. Perhaps you have just a blanket, and you can find your comfortable seat wherever you are comfortable. Maybe a little wiggle, find that sweet spot, tuck that tailbone forward, draw the crown tall. We'll roll the shoulders back and relax them down. And then sink into your seat. You might even close into the eyes, sinking into yourself. And bring your attention inward, making that connection, making your own acquaintance. Big inhale, exhale, let it go. Continuing to follow your breath, you might rise tall as you inhale. And exhale, sink, soften, and find ease on your exhale. Continuing to stay connected to your breath. As you find length and depth. Forever finding this balancing act between two opposing sides. And becoming, embodying equanimity, oneness, understanding, humility, grace. Because this is present within presence, present within each of us, and present within each moment. So we don't have to do anything, we just have to be it. So bringing your hands to your heart, you might just connect with whatever intention or blessing or honoring that you'd like to share with your own practice today. What might have brought you here to your mat today, what you hope to create from your time on your mat, and explore what this practice offers you and your life. On your next inhale, we'll sweep the arms out, palms face up. I look a little blurry, huh? Let's see if you can get a little clear. Great, inhale, sweep the arms up. Draw the fingertips up toward the sky, gaze draws up. Exhale, let's draw the palms down the center. Nice and slow. Just kind of finding our balance here as we inhale, draw up. And exhale, press down. We'll take 2 more breaths like that. As we inhale, draw the palms up. Exhale. You might even follow with your gaze. And last one here as we draw up. Exhale, we'll bring the palms down and let's bring the hands together. We're going to rub them together. And this is just a great way to wake up through the body. The hands represent all areas of the body, at least according to Chinese medicine, reflexology, acupressure, acupuncture. So many different inspirations to draw from. And once you get a little warmth, just go ahead and wash through the hands. And then let's bring it to our face. We'll take some circles around the face, drawing the energy up, awakening through the face and the body, improving circulation and all the good stuff that comes from nutrients, moving through the body and aiding the body where the body is in need. You might even draw it up and around the head through the fingertips. And then bring the hands down. Find the palms weighted against your own body here. Draw the crown up. Relax into the shoulders. And we'll just start by getting just a little movement here through the upper body. So we'll kind of rock side to side. You're welcome to close the eyes. It really helps me to gauge and, to my own body and feeling, my own exploration. So you can kind of rock side to side, get some movement. And when that feels right, you can begin to kind of come forward. You might even open and lift the chest forward, and then exhale, draw the body inward. So you're kind of opening through the chest and then rounding through the spine. Opening through the chest. On an inhale, exhale, draw in. You might switch sides whenever you're ready. And we'll do one more. And then come back center. Take just a pause here. See how you feel. If you need to take a couple one way or the other to kind of balance things out, trust yourself. Our body's always talking. You just got to get quiet to hear it. So relaxing into your seat, bringing your attention and awareness back to center. We're going to inhale the arms up, reach the gaze up, exhale, left hand comes down to the floor. We might draw the right arm up and over. Nice side body stretch. You might even draw the arm open, lift the chest open as you draw the gaze up. So the elbows drawn back. Inhale, we draw both arms up. Exhale, over other side. Breathe into your stretch. You might draw the gaze up. You might draw the top arm back. Keep the shoulder away from the ear there. Stay with your breath. Inhale, we'll sweep up. Arms reach. You can't see my fingers. They're reaching toward the sky, but we'll exhale, palms face forward. Let's find our fingertips to plant on the earth. Oh, the light makes it look like I'm kind of dreamy. So I wasn't sure if you could see me, but when you kind of come down, we're going to bring the fingertips down to the earth. So you have a nice flat back. Find that flat back. Draw the shoulders back. But we don't want to find that arch. I always have to look at myself. It's good to have that point of view to see if you're nice and flat. Gaze down to the earth. You want to keep the seat to the floor. We'll start here. Draw your breath in through the nose. Let the belly rise. Exhale, belly draws back in. You might be able to find yourself coming a little more forward to the palms. Gaze down. You might be able to eventually come to your forearms. I have to round a little bit to get here, but I could stay with a flat back, especially if I have any spinal issues. Stay with a nice flat back. Gaze down. Try to keep that bum to the floor. You might have support. You might have a bolster, a block. We're taking it super easy today. It's Sunday. It's our day of rest. It's our day of restoration. So just taking a moment to check in with our breath, our body, our being. Inhale, we'll come up. Let's bring the fingertips behind us. Thumbs find the floor, fingertips toward the back of the room. Let's draw the shoulders back, open and lift the heart. Gaze draws up. Your shoulder blades might even squeeze together, and we'll inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, draw the belly back. One more breath here. And whenever you're ready, you can kind of soften and relax forward. Now that we've opened a little bit through the upper body, let's go ahead and bring ourselves into a half butterfly position. So this isn't Janu Shirshasana, this is half butterfly. So instead of the leg forward, we kind of have the inner thigh open. So our front of the body is a little more open. So you will see just a slight difference there in how that might feel. You, of course, can use whatever you need underneath the knees. Maybe you bend into the knee, the long leg. You can kind of do whatever you need to support yourself. So whatever that looks like for you, as long as you can reach or lift tall, relax the shoulders down, you can pretty much offer whatever support you'd like to yourself. Great. On your next inhale, we'll sweep. Inhale the arms up, fingertips go high. Exhale, let's bring the right arm down or down the long leg, whatever side you're on. Side body stretch, just like we did on the seated posture. You have the option to draw that top arm back, bring the gaze high. But then let's sweep forward. So we're kind of rotating the body forward. Maybe we can reach the fingertips toward the toes, past the toes. And I even draw my toes inward. Make sure that the heel is pressed into the floor. Inhale, we'll draw up. Feel that opening through the chest, the shoulder, the underarm. Creating space through the body. We'll sweep one more time forward. Reach past the toes. Inhale, draw up. Open and lift the heart. Exhale, we'll sweep our back hand down. Front hand draws across the body to the other thigh. Inhale, draw tall. Gaze draws over toward the side of the room. We're in a twist. Relax into the shoulders. Find your breath. Reconnect. And if this works for you, you might be able to transition into a big morning stretch here. And that's not what everybody calls it, but it's what I call it. And so you can stay right here where you are. You can even lift tall on an inhale, exhale, leading with the heart. Draw yourself deeper into that twist. But for some of us, we might be able to find our palm to the floor. Draw your hips forward, your weight forward into that front knee, or shin here. We can sweep up. Bottom foot finds the earth, and you can take a big stretch. So I'll turn the opposite way so you can see what I'm doing here. But I'm like this in a big stretch, and it feels great. And you can hold it here, reach the fingertips back, open and lift through the heart, and then begin to sweep back in. I'll come back to position as if I never left. And then let yourself kind of come forward and find yourself in whatever version of a forward fold felt right for you. So before we already did the seated posture in levels, go ahead and find whichever level makes sense, and you'll find yourself drawing down toward the earth, kind of recollecting yourself, drawing the gaze down or in. You might draw the chin toward the chest, relax the head toward the floor, belly button toward the spine, and round through the back if you'd like to really get this release. Inhale, we'll lift up, half forward fold. Exhale, walk over to our long leg here, and we're going to lift and reach toward the sky here one more time. Exhale, we'll come back up and center. Back hand finds the floor behind us. Other hand also does. We'll find an open heart lift. Draw the shoulders back. So in case you need the reference, open and lift the heart. Draw the gaze up. If the chin can't draw up, let it draw down. Still take that heart opener. Wherever you are, see if you might smile. And send that smile inwards. And exhale. Relax the shoulders, shake it out. Whatever feels right. We'll bring that left leg out. Inhale, we'll draw up. And then exhale, we'll find our fingertips forward. Or front and center. So you can lift up straight to start. Relax the shoulders. They could be to either side. Nice, strong core. Lengthening through the crown of the head. Tuck the chin. And then as you breathe, you might want to sink deeper into your stretch. You could bring it wider stance for yourself. See if you can come forward and still keep that flat back. The feet are flexed, heels down, toes up. Toes might be pointed back toward you just slightly. You might begin to sink into your wide leg fold. I begin to the round. Of course, if you'd rather and prefer, and some will, to keep their spine in alignment, you can stay somewhere between. You can take a nice bend in either knee, both knees. Begin to walk yourself high. Seated tall, relax the shoulders. We're going to bring our other leg into our inner thigh to do the other side. So go ahead and find your posture. Inhale, we'll sweep the arms high, gaze follows. Exhale, bring the left hand down the left leg or the hand down the long leg, whichever side you're on. We'll start with a big side body stretch. Stay connected to your breath. We might even draw the gaze up, draw the elbow back, opening through the front of the body. Exhale, we might draw the whole torso forward, sweeping the front arm, reaching past the toes. Inhale, we'll sweep back up and lift. Exhale down, reaching forward. Last one, we open, draw the elbow back. Exhale, we're going to bring this back hand down to land on the floor. Front arm draws all the way over toward the opposite thigh. We're coming into our twist, gaze over toward the side of the room. Find your breath as you come tall. Exhale, relax into your shoulders, sink into your seat. You might inhale, exhale, draw the heart back, gaze draws back over the shoulder, deeper twist, or bring that back hand down to the floor, press it into the earth. Nice flat palm here. We'll bring our hips forward, shin into the floor here, so that we can lift up, reach back, big morning stretch. And to see that from the other way so that we know what's going on, you're going to look like this. Hello, good to see you. Smile. And then begin to draw yourself forward nice and slowly, a little more graceful than I as I kind of move all around here. I'll come all the way back to center, kind of recollect yourself. We'll find our stability here into a forward fold. You might bring this left knee up here. Give yourself some give yourself some forgiveness. Coming into your forward fold. And stay here for 2 breaths. On your next inhale, we'll press and lift up. Let's go ahead and walk back nice and tall. Let's bring the right leg out. Now we're in that wide leg stance again. Woo, find the fingertips to the earth, sit up nice and tall. You might even draw the shoulders back this time, open and lift the heart. On your next exhale, go ahead and hum if you'd like. This is really great to stimulate our vagal nerve, which actually inhabits 75% of our parasympathetic nervous system. And that's the nervous system that is responsible for our rest and digest and repair, relax and receive. So on the exhale, we'll take a hum. Go ahead and relax the head forward. You might even draw the chin toward the chest. We'll bring both feet in to meet each other. We'll bring both hands to the heart. Thumbs connect to the sternum, hands to the heart. Take just a pause here and find your central neutral equanimity. We'll bring the hands down to either thigh here. We'll take a few cat-cows to unwind and settle back in from our practice as we will close here. Following our cat and cow as we open and lift the heart, gaze draws up. If it's a little too much on your neck, doing so much of the rocking and rolling, just go ahead and take it nice and easy. Maybe ease up on the neck and do more in the spine. So really just focusing on the spine and less in the neck. You might even draw yourself forward. Finding the breath through the nose and out the mouth. And that's more of a cooling breath. You can, of course, breathe out the nose. We'll take 2 more cycles of our light and gentle cat-cow. Maybe this last one will crisscross here, really drawing inward, relaxing the head in. You might shake the head no, or shake the head yes. And as we draw up, we'll inhale, crisscross at the elbows. Let's bring an eagle, arms up. If this is too much, you can just bring your forearms together or give yourself a big hug and a big smile. Go ahead and draw up, elbows to shoulder height. We'll take a pause here. Just relax into your eagle shape. Bring your gaze right in front of you. Sometimes you'll have a little portal you can see through, a little hole, and other times you stare directly at yourself. Whenever you're ready, you can release the arms out. Inhale, sweep the palms up to touch. Exhale, hands at the heart. We'll now crisscross the opposite direction. Opposite arm comes on top. Drawing in, finding that crisscross forward fold, cocoon shape. On your next inhale, we'll draw up. Find that eagle arm again. Ooh, it is right. I did have it right. Find your eagle arm on the opposite side. Draw the elbows up and kind of hug everything in. So everything's squeezing together, uniting as one. Oneness, equanimity. On your next exhale, you can slowly release, wiggle it out. Fingertips reach up, palms touch. Exhale, palm to palm, hands to heart, gaze to fingertips. Thank you so much for being here today and sharing your practice with me. And if you'd like to join me in setting the intention for our week together, go ahead and draw the hands to your head as you draw up, and we will aim for grateful and graceful thoughts. Hands draw down to the mouth, where we will set the intention for graceful and grateful speech and communication. And then we'll draw the hands down as we inhale. The intention, graceful and grateful intention. And exhale the hands out for graceful and grateful action. To ourselves, to others, may we all be good to each other. Have a wonderful week, yogis. See you next time.